still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is going to be a Speedy reads for everyone. I am going to do the more in-depth generals or weekly insights for that matter on Vimeo. I'm just doing this because, yeah, to give you guys something, okay? But let's see what's going on. The timestamps will be in the comment section. Let's see, we're going to start with my Aries. Give me 3 cards. What's going on with my Aries during this time? What's going on with them? Hey, Aries. What's going on with my Aries? What's going on with the cards? Some of you guys are kind of dumbfounded right now. There's a sense of shock going on for some of you. Okay, so many of you, there seems to be a bit of a betrayal in regards to a particular woman in your life, whether it's your mother, your girlfriend, or your child's mom. You don't really know what to do with the situation. There is a sense of separation for some of you, and you may have to come to terms that you have to put this to an end. Some of you guys aren't ready to do so when it comes to this female in your life, or just a female that you are possibly engaged with, married with, or who you want to have a future with. Okay, for some of you, there is issues in regards to court when it comes to this woman. For my Aries women, I am picking up that some of you guys, you may be dealing with someone, or you may be thinking about someone who was a Scorpio, or just someone who has placed a lot of betrayal in your life. There's a possibility of you not hearing from this person within the last 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. Or there was an incident that happened in the month of April, and you don't really know how you feel about this person. You don't really know where you stand in this person's life, and that really bothers you. I do feel that you and this person are not meant to be, yet you still hold on to them. I am picking up that some of my women, or maybe my men, you are possibly seeking revenge or saying a lot of hurtful things, or you just feel really, really hurt in regards to this particular person. All right, let's see what's going on for, okay, the angels want me to work backwards. For my Pisces, what's going on for my Pisces? Hey, Pisces. A card fell. What's going on for my Pisces? Give me 3 cards. Give me 3 cards. What's going on for them? The card that fell is actually reversed, and it is a representation of you. Okay. So there's a particular message that you guys are not understanding during this time. You are really in your emotions and your feelings, and some of you guys, you may be in the energy of wanting to take a risk when it comes to a particular love. Or a particular reunion, but for many of you, this stems down to love. You want to build with this person, or there's a possibility of a child being involved, and you don't really know what to do with this situation. Some of you guys, I hate to say it like this, but some of you guys are really desperate with making a baby, and it's to the point where you aren't really paying attention to who you are trying to conceive with during this time. Don't be the fool, but don't be the fool in a particular situation, and don't let anyone sway you into something that isn't meant for you to endure long term. Maybe my Pisces women, you are dealing with a man who's saying, oh, have my baby, or we're going to get married, but it's like he's talking, he's not showing any actions. Okay, all he's doing is fucking you. And my Pisces men, maybe you're telling someone, you know, I want you to have my baby, let's get married, but it's just like, once again, you're just talking just to talk. You're just living in the fantasy. Be careful of you guys living in the fantasy right now, because you're going to regret it. You are 3 months later, you really, really are. But once again, the emphasis is around relationships, and some of you guys, you may contact a past lover, but you're only doing it because you're lonely. All right, Aquarius, what's going on for my Aquarius during this time? Hey, Aquarius, rise up, honey. That's what I heard. All right, give me 3 cards. What's going on for my Aquarius? Okay. Ooh. Cards popping out with this deck. I am using cards that I don't use often. Okay, some of you guys, you are unsure with what to do. You feel there's a lot of words being thrown at you. Some of you guys, you may receive a lot of paragraphs of someone telling you about their feelings, or just, you know, arguing with you. And let's see what's going on for my Aquarius. And it may be from an Aries or someone who has Aries or a lot of fire within the chart. What's going on for my, damn, y'all. Put that situation to the end. If you are dealing with an Aries, okay, that's giving you a hard time, cut the ass off because it ain't that damn serious. Or just someone who has a lot of fire sign within their chart. Maybe even Scorpio. All right, let's see what's going on for my Aquarius. Y'all got cards popping out. Okay, come on. What's going on for my Aquarius? Give me the cards. What's going on? Y'all dealing with a lot, honey. All right, things are shaking and moving for you guys. You may not really like where you're going, or there's a sense of being paused. You have plans in the making, but something's always stopping it. Right now the angels are saying, hey, we see what you're doing, we see where you're trying to go, but make sure this is really what you want to do. Make sure you give yourself a lot of time to do so. This is emphasis on money and making new money during this time, getting new hours. I am picking up that some of you guys, and I think I said this before for you guys in regards to the policy or the changes, not liking changes going on at work. And some of you guys, you may get a new job during this time, or you want a lot of people in your corner. There may be talks of making new friends as well. However, do not backstab anyone because it will come to the light very, very soon. Right now, your divine God and angels, they just really want you to see things from a bird's eye point of view. And so that you don't make any mistakes during this time. There is talks of moving for some of you guys, whether this happens within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, or 2 years, or maybe next February. But movement is in the cards for many of you. You don't really care for where you live, or you're being pulled to move somewhere else. Definitely listen to the messages that are being thrown at you. Some of you guys, once again, the focus is on family, if I didn't say so. Yeah, and helping family. There may be some random health issues in regards to a particular family member. Y'all just want me to give y'all full on damn reading, honey. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Capricorns. Hey Capricorns, what's going on for y'all? My Capricorns, my little daredevils, you are doing things that you've been wanting to do. It may seem riskful, but it is what it is. Yes, honey, you're jumping from that nest. You're doing what you gotta do. Give me 3 cards. What's going on for my Capricorns? What's going on for them during this time? Let's see. When I got to you guys reading, I got excited. Alright, so we have a lot of pentacles here. I mean, you guys, you're really worried about your foundation. You're worried about your money. Or you're just worried about feeling yourself again. Feeling like yourself again. For some of you, there is talks of a promotion, or you may be robbing Peter to pay Paul, is what the energy is saying. However, for some of you, there may be misfortune in regards to your money situation, due to karma, or due to you just wanting, you keep thinking about it. Okay, it's like you're creating your own blockages because you keep thinking about it. Yes, it may be an issue during this time, but you, honey, you're gonna have to let that shit go. Okay, this is going to be a beautiful time for you to be very independent, even if you are tired of doing so. Okay, I am seeing where some of you guys, you do feel kind of backstabbed, or there's someone who promised you money and it's not going as planned. I am picking up for some of you, the angels are suggesting for you to just be still right now. Don't make any more changes. Okay, you've done enough. You've done a lot. You've done enough, is what the angels are saying. Just rest. You know, just see where you're at right now. And you have a lot on your plate. See where you're at right now, and just finish things out before you start something new. Eat grapes during this time. Many of you guys, you do need to work with your crown chakra, or your divine guardian angels are really trying to connect with you during this time as well. I keep picking up on like being backstabbed in a way. That's showing up really, really strong, and it's going to come through gossip. It's going to come through gossip. All right, who's next? Saggies. Hey, Sag. Hey, darling. What's going on for you guys during this time? Give me 3 cards. What's going on for my Sagittariuses? That song by Wiz Khalifa, Young, Wild, and Free, is popping in my head. Give me 3 cards. Alright, so many of you guys, you're tired of being in this weird burden of not really knowing where you're going. You're tired of attracting difficult people who tend to bring havoc within your life, or they tend to walk away from you just as quickly as they come in. But it's meant for you to understand your role in the relationship that you have with this person, and to not get so wrapped up in this particular person. Just let the shit be what it is. I am picking up that some of you guys, you are mastering a particular aspect within your life. Some of you guys, you are going to be able to unwind and get yourself out of a tricky situation. There seems to be difficulty for many of you when it comes to your workplace, or just when it comes to, I keep picking up idolizing yourself. Maybe you aren't putting yourself first, or you're having a hard time like finding out who you are. You know, you're questioning yourself right now with where you want to do, who are you, where you're going in life. And maybe for some of you, you are noticing that you've been putting on a facade during this time. There may be talks of getting a new career. There will be people willing to help you during this time. There's going to be a sense of tough love, okay? Some of you guys, be careful with your feet. I am picking up on circulation and blood problems during this time as well. Blood as in health, and for some of you, there's possible family disputes going on too. All right. Some of y'all may get arrested, or you're dealing with someone who's in jail. All right, Scorpios, what's going on? I don't know why I'm hearing the word dark creature. So maybe some of you guys, you're going to be very nocturnal during this time, or you're just going to just really be in your shadow self. Let's see what's going on. Give me 3 cards. What's going on for my Scorpios? Give me 3 cards. What's going on for them? Oh, y'all. What's going on for my Scorpios? Girl, the card's acting funny when I got to y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, this is making sense. There's sadness for some of you. Whether you're missing a particular ancestor, you're missing a loved one, a male for that matter, or just someone who gave you great wisdom, or someone who's there's a lot of unfinished business with. You're starting to realize how this person you may find this person sending you a lot of messages or living vicariously through you. This person, they're trying to help you and give you wisdom during this time in order for you to move forward, and in order for you to understand your accomplishments. I keep picking up that some of you, like you may be dazed during this time, whether you see a lot of celebrities, or you're just very dumbfounded for some reason, or you're just always fantasizing during this time. But you know, you are going to have to try to get out of la la land. If you notice yourself just daydreaming and just like going into different dimensions or having a lot of visions, there's someone in the spiritual realm trying to take over your body. Not in a bad way. I just feel like, once again, this is a relative who you know, and someone that's trying to they're trying to make you do the right decisions, and it's just like, honey, if they ain't doing it, I'm gonna do it for them. It's kind of what this energy is displaying. I am picking up on health issues during this time. I keep picking up on an older man. For some of you, this ancestor who's coming to you is an older man, and he's telling you your time is coming. I hope y'all heard that little knock after I said your time is coming, honey. You can take that how you want to, but you're gonna have to come out. Like, you're gonna have to come out of just being in the dark, being negative, being gloomy, and just see the light. For some of you, there may be talks of a birth going on, or for some of you, you may go through a minor death but come back to life. Okay. But yeah, there's just a lot of sadness. Some of y'all need to make a list of things during this time. Yeah, get yourself together, y'all. Okay. Libras. Hey, love bugs. No, be careful of nosy people, and don't dwindle yourself in nosiness as well. What's going on for my Libras during this time? Give me 3 cards. What's going on for my Libras? Some of you guys are going to be very magical during this time. Wow, a lot of wands. A lot of wands. So this energy calls for you to be passionate. It causes for you to be in the element of love. Raise your vibration and honor yourself in any way possible, and do not let anyone discredit you. Okay. You're going to have to understand your position in a particular situation, and understand that you are the one that calls the shots. Be careful of you being greedy and or nonchalant in particular things during this time. It's like you guys are on, like, things are moving fast paced. Like, you've made a decision, you're happy with it, and now it's like, I don't know if you have to catch up, or if you're going, like, now you have to like bob and weave from getting into like difficult situations, or like protecting yourself some way, somehow. This energy causes for you to really be quick on your feet and to keep up with the pace. Maybe for some of you, you have been slacking during this time. There will be positive messages for some of you in regards to owning something or moving forward, starting something. There's new adventures happening for you during this time. Yes, they may be not necessarily difficult, but you're adding more into your life. So maybe to a degree, it appears to be a little bit difficult. But just know that you are going to ring bells. The angels are saying within the next 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, around the 30th or the 31st of July, the angels are saying something good news is going to come at you, a sense of blasting. Many of you, there may be talks of you having an audience, gaining fame to a particular degree for some of you, or just being recognized for your hard work. Some of you guys, you may get employee of the month or the week during this time, or you are being called to help others, and it's just your karma to help out people during this time. But you know, help them without expecting anything in return, because it's going to help you out in regards to your karma. Exercising, just really once again feeling the energy and being on the go. Don't be lazy, because you're going to miss out on a lot of opportunities if you are lazy. Good luck, y'all. Virgos, what's going on for my Virgos? What's going on for my wait, sorry, I got distracted. Virgos, y'all may be distracted during this time. Y'all may be distracted. Let's see what's going on. Virgos, hey Virgos, give me 3 cards for Virgos. What's going on for my Virgos? What's going on for them? My nose is itching. Virgos, same thing with the Libras. Don't put yourself in tricky situations. You guys have a lot of pentacles too. Really interesting, because the earth sign, oh god, had a lot of pentacles. So maybe my earth signs, they're dealing with just their placement within life and just trying to find themselves. So my Virgos, you know, you're going to have to get yourself out of this hunch. Get off the fence, honey. What you doing? What you doing? Make a decision. Make a decision. Maybe some of you need another opinion, or maybe you need family's approval, or you're tired of getting family's approval. It feels like the things that you do, like either you don't get enough credit for it or you don't feel right doing it. Okay, and you are going to have to listen to those messages. For some of you, the reason for you not feeling right is because either you aren't making enough money or it's not suiting your higher self. You are going to have that prep talk with yourself and, you know, ask yourself, okay, can I continue to do this? Yes, this is an accomplishment. Yes, I've established a particular key and unlocked a door to my path. But do I want to continue to be unhappy? Honestly. So you guys are connecting with your higher self during this time, and they just truly want the best for you. Because you've stop looking at the money. Stop looking at the money and just see how much you've helped people. Some of you guys, you do need help during this time. This will be an interesting time to have collaboration. And or for some of you, having family-owned businesses. But you are going to have to communicate. And you are going to have to see the good and the madness, to be honest, because that's really the only thing that's going to make you feel sane. Really interesting. There's 2 cards that have candles. So some of you guys, you may be once again trying to find your way through the situation. Maybe you need to listen to your intuition. Maybe you need to cleanse yourself in order for you to understand your intuition during this time. Maybe some of you guys, you need to work with your solar plexus and your crown chakra in order for you guys to feel of light again. Okay, but some of you guys, you really feel chained down and you are trying to figure out the next chapter in your life because you know that it's time for you to do something new. You just don't know what to do, or you feel guilty about leaving something behind. And I mean, it's life. If you want to continue to do so, you can, but I feel for some of you, you are going to make a final decision in the month of September with what to really do. You'll be all right, Virgos. Leos, hey my little feisty soldiers, let's see what's going on for my Leos. What's going on? My nose, okay, it's not itching as bad as it was for the Virgos. It did. My nose was itching for the Libras. So I guess it's just that those little, you know, you, Virgo and Libra, like there's a sense of nosiness going on for you guys. Let's see what's going on. But my nose is not itching like that. Let's see what's going on for my Leos. Give me 3 cards. What's going on for Leos during this time? What's going on? Alright, so many of you, you are trying to find your backbone. And maybe some of you guys, you are getting your backbone when it comes to your rights as a woman, or just not letting someone run over top of you. Maybe my women, you have been in a situation where there was a lot of emotional abuse going on, or you just felt like this person was just belittling you in every way, shape, or form. And now it's like, no, motherfucker, I'm about to let you know about yourself real quick. Okay? And you know, you guys are not feeling ashamed by it. Like, you don't feel upset about telling this person off. Yes, it may feel kind of weird because maybe it's been a very long time since you told someone about their self, especially in regards to love, and like just really kept your word. Some of you guys, you may be separating from this person, or you're just thinking more about yourself. You know, you aren't letting this person affect you anymore for right now. Okay. And yeah, picking up that there is talks of pregnancies. My women, this is a women reading right here. My women, you focus on your babies, nurture your babies, Be kind to your babies, because sometimes your babies don't know no better. They just doing what they see. And you know, if they've had a rough life, and if there was a lot of fighting and arguing around them, you know, they're going to act out. So find out why they're acting out. Just talk to them. And if they don't want to talk to you, then maybe they talk to somebody else. But it's up to you to really talk to your baby and understand what's going on. Some of you guys, you need to do heavy protection spells for you and for your children and for your home. Really interesting, because the Capricorns got this. If you want to look at the Capricorn video, you can. You need to connect with your higher self, connecting with your crown chakra and or your divine God and angels. If you can, eat a lot of grapes during this time, okay? Or some of you guys, you're just going to feel like royalty. For my men, you are going to, for my Leo men, you're going to have to understand that your woman cannot do everything. And maybe if you are passive aggressive yourself, you're gonna have to stand up for yourself. Okay, there is talks of getting a new job, especially for my Leo men more strongly. For my Leo women, it's in the making, but for some of you it's going to take a little bit longer. But for some reason, my Leo men, there's more luck with you. You are creating your dynasty. You are, you know, so don't be afraid to grow elsewhere, whether it's with a new job, it's in a new relationship, it's with, you know, a new self. Like, don't be afraid to grow elsewhere. Or with that being said, some of you guys, don't focus, you know, so much on money, so much on love. You know, like, focus on your family, focus on the inner love within yourself. Okay. Yeah, once you do that, things will make more sense. Focus elsewhere is what the angels are saying. But get into it, get your head back into it, and just get back in the game. You'll be all right. All right, so let's see what's going on for my Cancers. What's going on for my Cancers? Hey, Cancers, give me 3 cards. What's going on for my Cancers? Happy birthday, by the way. All right, damn, you guys getting triple cards. Okay, let's see what's going on. What's going on? Many of you, you're having a hard time with your creative self. It's like you tend to criticize yourself. You feel like nothing you do is right, and unfortunately, you're taking it out on the wrong people. Okay, you're taking it out on the wrong people. For some of you, I am picking up that you are dealing with a lot of disappointments when it comes to a particular fire sign, or like there's ruins. Things are ruined between you and this person, yet you're still holding on. Yeah, some of you guys, you're seeing the cup as half empty, and you're just noticing the negativities that's going on, or you're losing the spark. There's a lack of emotional connection between you and this person, and the angels are saying either you or this person has given a lot. Okay, okay, I am picking up that some of you guys, there's issues in regards to children, whether you want children and you know, like, it is not happening, like, you know, your partner or you can't get pregnant, and there's tension with that, or there's tension with a child, and it's like you guys are fighting over that. Or for some of you, your inner child wants to come out, your inner playfulness wants to come out, but it's just like you aren't letting that happen. Some of you guys, you, once again, you have a lot of creative thoughts that are worth gold, but you are forgetting them, or you're blowing them to the side due to you saying, okay, is, you know, this may not be good enough, or you have so much going on that you just forget about your thoughts. You're really going to have a I can't talk, damn, because there's so much I want to say. You guys are really going to have to be very solid right now. Unfortunately, there may be talks of cheating during this time, and or looking at other people. you're going to have to understand your yin and yang self. You're going to have to understand your light self, and you're going to have to understand your shadow self in order for you to really heal and for you to understand why you're dealing with these particular emotions. For some of you, if you are single, there is talks of new love happening, but I feel like this person, they're going to be very, very tempting, and this may be more of a sexual situation than anything else, and this person may bring in disappointment, unfortunately. I just feel like this is more for love right now, where you guys just feel kind of uneasy with love, and you're trying to figure out what to do, but it's like you guys are just the opposite right now, like opposite in a bad way. It's just like you guys aren't coming together, okay, and you just don't really know what to do. Some of you guys, there may be talks of threesomes going on, adding something in the mix to spice things up. For some of you, you may feel as if you are meeting your match, and you know, like you guys just feel good for the time being with this person, but you know, take it easy. Take it easy. All right, but good luck, Cancers. Okay, y'all wanted me to keep going. Geminis. Hey, Geminis, what's going on for you? Let's see what's going on for my gems. Give me 3 cards. What's going on for Geminis? Okay, so Geminis, you are going to have to kiss the past goodbye. Don't focus on it so much. You have been placed in a difficult situation in order for you to understand how strong you really are, okay? Some of you guys, you may feel as if the works are against you, or nothing's really working in your favor, and that's because you're doing everything but the right thing right now. And it's like you want good results to happen, but you aren't doing what you're supposed to do. Some of you guys, you are going to have to do a lot of researching, honestly, whether it's in regards to a particular project. Maybe some of you, you're spying on people during this time, or you need to gain knowledge in regards to your intuition. Maybe some of you, you're trying to understand your natal chart during this time, or you need to go back to school. There is good luck when it comes to you understanding a new knowledge with your education. Many of you, you're trying to open up a door that's not meant for you to open right now, and that bothers you because you're trying so hard to push through with this situation, and it's just like, honey, you just keep putting yourself in knots, and just, you know, you feel weighed down. But right now, like, the angels are really saying, girl or boy, just understand that you're gonna have to do some shit differently, okay? Give it time. The angels are saying within the next 5 weeks, for some of you, you're going to understand what I'm talking about in this reading. But they just want you to understand that, you know, if something's not working, don't push through it. That's really you guys' messages right here. It is. Give things time and learn to surrender. Pick and choose your battles, okay? Say sayonara to things that aren't meant to be. Taurus. Hey, Taurus. What's going on for you guys during this time? Give me 3 cards. What's going on for Taurus? Alright, my Tauruses. I am picking up that this is a beautiful time for you to feel inspired and empowered. You are going to have to understand the differences within something. Maybe for some of you, love is on the brain right now, and it's like you're trying to figure out what to do with a particular person. the energy is very fertile for you and this person, and there may be talks of pregnancies during this time, or maybe some of you guys, you just really want to start a family with someone right now. You want to come together with a particular person, but at the same time, I feel like there's an issue. Maybe some of you guys, you are afraid to move forward with this person, or this person, you know, they're giving you a hard time and you don't really know what to do. This person that may be an earth sign themselves, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, okay? Maybe some of you, like, you just want to have fun and date around, or maybe it's meant for you to have fun and date around, especially if you've been single or you're waiting on somebody and they're giving you the runaround. Just have fun, okay? Some of you guys, there may be new love with a Sagittarius within the next 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, or within the month of October. I am picking up that many of you, your intuition is going to be very, very strong during this time, and this is going to be a good time for you to speak things into existence and or visualize things happening for the better. Don't get caught up in your fantasies, though. Yes, it's okay to visualize, but know that you have to come back down to earth. All right, and that's really the message right here, is to understand the balance of the spiritual realm and the physical realm, and just, you know, make sense of the two. And yes, deal with one for the time being, but then always come back to where you're supposed to be. Okay. Maybe some of you guys, you're dealing with someone that has you're kind of dick or pussy whipped during this time, and there's a sense of being obsessed over this person. But honestly, right now the angels, they really want you to be happy, and they want you to be happy with people who are happy with themselves and just happy to be in your presence. So understand who really wants to be around you and who doesn't. Okay, hope you guys enjoy this, and I shall see you next video. Bye.
The one listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you